Hi, my name is Dion Fuller. Came across your site today, and I think you offer a phenomenal service, but you're not getting enough traffic driven to your site to get your phone ringing more. As a courtesy, I did a free analysis on your site and would like to get this info to you so you can improve some things and use your web page for what it was meant for, to make you some money. Let's get started, and I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible for you. I'm going to point out a couple of areas to you. First off, I do want to compliment your web page and for you guys even having a website out here as a business. Let's take a look right here first of all. Okay, when you write anything in here as far as description of what you service, your services, who you are, what you're located at, it's called content. Now, when it comes down to the search engines like Google or Yahoo or Bing, the more content you have on your page, the more relevant they see you as a reliable source and very authoritative on what you're talking about. Okay, so for each page, when you have content on it, you want to have 400 words or more to actually become relevant in the search engine company's eyes and get you moving up closer and higher to the tops of the pages. Page one is where we definitely want you to end up, but this is something that you can address right away, and that will get the wheels turning towards that. Okay, I'm going to take a look at this search engine tool. This is a tool that Google uses to rank your page and to gauge the performance of your page. I want to bring your attention here. This is called your compete traffic rank, and what it is basically your website ranked against your competition. Right now you're falling unranked, which that leads me to believe you're being eclipsed by your competitors. So when somebody goes to search for a service in the search engines and they type it in, your competitors are most likely coming up before you. And with you being unranked, that's probably even more so like people have to go directly to your page by word of mouth, instead of your page just popping up in front of them when people look for a service. So that's very important. And the one above it is the Alexa traffic rank. This one has more to deal with keywords and phrases. So somebody gets on the Google and they type in heating and air conditioning. Those keywords that's in your site already starts traffic going towards your site, past your site, or to your site. So you're unranked there also, but this one isn't as important as compete traffic rank. Okay, down here, there's many search engines. Google is the #1 in the world currently though, but you see there's a lot of search engines out there. Right now, you're indexing on 5 pages, which means basically there's 5 pages out there that Google considers relevant and reliable, that has your web page address, your phone number, and your business title on it. So these 5 pages point back to your website, and that's a good thing. But to be a power player with Google, you have to have at least 25 of these index pages pointing back towards you. And that is another tool that gets you moving up and higher in the search engines. It makes the difference between you being on page 1 basically of Google or page 3, 4, 5, 6 of Google. Most people don't stop past the first page when they're searching for things. Okay, one other thing I want to take a look at here is your page speed. Now, it's saying that your page load time is 4.07 seconds, which between me and you, 4 seconds is fast. But when it comes down to the search engines, it's saying that 76% of web pages in the world are faster than yours. This is also another relevancy in Google's eyes when it comes to ranking pages and placing you at the top. Take a look at this tool. This is another tool that Google uses, and you can download these yourself. It's free of charge, but it's basically a page speed insight. So you just put your web address in here and run an analysis on it. Now, if we come down here, your desktop speed, which is basically people searching for you on your laptops or their desktop computers, come in at 88 out of 100%, which isn't bad. But these are some items that Google says you can take a look at and actually consider fixing to drive this number more so up into the 90s and closer to that 100%. Okay, so those are some things that can be addressed also. And when we flip over here to the mobile side, so this is when people are searching for you on their tablets or their phones, things of that sort. You see how it drops drastically as far as when people are searching for you on mobile devices. You're 74 out of 100%. So with that in mind, Google points out some things that you should fix, which is here, and also some things that you would consider fixing, which is these in here, to drive that number up higher, get it more towards the 90s and towards that 100% relevancy. Okay, so these components is just a few things that can make the difference between, like I said, you being ranked on page 1 of Google or pages 4, 5, 6 of Google underneath your competition. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful to you. I specialize in search engine optimization, SEO we call it, and lead generation. And I want to just leave you with this thought. What if your page actually landed on page 1 of Google? Okay, and what if you had not only one page on page 1 of Google, but you also had 2, 3, 4 spots on page 1? So what happens then is you become unhidden as far as your customers are concerned, and it gives you an all roads leads to Rome type of scenario. So that lifts your percentage up as far as the law averages go. The more you're seeing, the more apt people are to click on you and to go with your services. So it gives you a little bit of a levy when it comes down to competition. All right, so like I say, hopefully all that was helpful for you. Give me a call and let's get your phone ringing some more. If you decide the service isn't something that you need at this time, at least the analysis was free, and you have some starter points on what you can improve on your website to get you higher up in those search engines. Okay, and if you're spending dollars on advertisement anyway, whether it be Yellow Pages or if it's just for the monthly maintenance of your website, the website should at least be doing what it was designed to do, and that's point your customers to you. All right, so thanks for your time. Hope to hear from you. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend.